Hello everyone. Well, for today's video, I thought that I would work with these strips of paper here. We have a whole basket full of them, and you can use them to make some very interesting shapes and different craft projects with them. And I've been exploring and experimenting a little bit with them, and I've made some interesting shapes. So let's see how it works. The first thing you need is some glue. So this glue is, you don't need a whole lot. In fact, that's probably way more than we need, but that'll be okay. So the next thing you have is this little spiral tool, which helps you to take one of the strips of paper and spiral it. You move, there's a little slot right here at the edge, and you capture the strip of paper in that slot, and you begin to twirl it or rotate it on top of itself, just like that. You try to get it even so that the spiral comes out nice and straight. And the more you turn it, the faster it goes because the radius is increasing and taking up more material to make each turn. So it takes a little patience. But it doesn't take too long. Then you just give it a little bit of a counter turn and pull the tool out. And you have a nice tight spiral. So you can take the glue, you only want a very little bit of it, just a small dab. And place it at the end of this strip. And you push it down into place. And just hold it for a few seconds. And you've glued a nice little circular spiral of paper. So using this as a basic starting point, we'll do another one here. Oops. Once you get it started, it's not too bad. Seems like I have a little sticker here stuck to this one. Okay, we got rid of that. So you basically start them all the same way. by creating a tight spiral. From one end of the paper to the other. Okay. But now once that it's spiraled, you can let it go and let it loosen up. Into a different shape. Something that's a little more loosely packed. Then you can take your glue, put it there on the end, and glue it down. Hold it for a few seconds. Make sure that it's going to stick and dry. I may need some more. I don't want to be too messy with it. But at the same time, you need enough for it to work. Okay. This doesn't want to stick, does it? And we're going to let this one dry. And then I can show you some other things you can do with it. Looks like it doesn't want to stay down completely, but that's okay. We'll do another one here. This will be a yellow one. This is quite relaxing. It's one of those repetitious type of tasks that you can kind of just let your mind wander. Think about some other things while you're doing this. And I love working with paper anyway, so this is a lot of fun. We actually got this kit for one of my sons, I think for their birthday or something when they were quite young. And he enjoyed it for a long time. He made quite a few different things I would put on my desk at work. He got very good at it. So I saw it in storage upstairs, and I thought it would be an excellent thing to make for a video. It's amazing once you start making these type of videos, you start to think about it, not all the time, but quite a lot of time. And you start to see possibilities for making videos out of different things you see around you. This one still does not want to dry. We'll leave it alone for a little while longer. And let's do a blue one here. It's a nice, pretty color. I just got through making a video that I didn't speak in. I just played with the messy jumble of paper scraps that we had. Made some different sounds with it using my binaural microphones. So I'm not sure whether I want to post that before this video or after this video, but either way it will be soon. They'll be close together. Okay, so let's let this one expand. Oops. I got my finger in the glue, that's not good. That might be a whole nother video. Taking glue off of your hands. So I'm going to put a little bit more glue on this one than I did the last one, just to make sure that it sticks. Make sure that the glue goes all the way to the edge. Okay. So this is the mess of paper shreds that were at the top of the box that I made the one video out of. It's like really long confetti. But I will pull out this one, white one. And then there's another one here. It's quite tangled up. And it seems to be attached. Interesting. So we get a black one, and we get a white one. And I don't need much of the black, so I'm going to break it off right there. I'm going to take the white one and I'm going to glue them together. Like that. And we'll let that dry for a little bit. And we'll come back to that. Now this one, let's see if we can do what we want to do with this. Once you have your loosely packed spiral, you can start to shape it and bend it, especially just the outside parts, and put a little crease in them. So then you have a shape with a spiral in the middle, and that could be an eyeball or the wing of an insect. You could bend it like that. So that's really cool. Different shapes you can make. And you can glue them together. make something like a car or something, or bugs or animals or insects or whatever you'd like. So now let's start on this one. Now it should be dry enough as long as we're gentle with it. We start with the black side. And twirl it. I'm going to be careful with this transition here. Okay. Looks good. Keep rolling it. I think this is going to be a bit bigger than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. Maybe we'll stop it right there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then we'll glue this down. Like that. And you have a little eyeball that you can use for making different animals. If you had another one that could be like a little frog or something, that would be kind of neat. And the other thing you can do is take these loose spirals, kind of push everything up to one side, and then spread some glue over the spots that connect. So that they stick together. And then push the glue down in between the strips. And then just hold it there for a little while. Make sure that your fingers don't stick to it. And so you can make another set of very interesting shapes. So I thought this was a very nice, relaxing, sort of crafty thing to show you guys. I'm not sure where we got all these strips of paper. I believe we just took some construction paper and ran it through a shredder, if I remember correctly. So there's an endless supply of that as long as you have a shredder and some construction paper. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel, ASMR Vids, and you can also subscribe to my Twitter account, which is also ASMR Vids. So I have plenty more videos lined up. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.